All right, let's check out Book and Quill. Book and Quill is going to have to come from my inventory. So I'm going to tap on E, and I'm going to search Book and Quill, but this one I want you to be kind of careful. If I just type in book, I'm going to come up with a bookshelf. Great. I love how I hover over it. It tells me what it is. I've got a regular old book, which is just set a book someplace. It's just a building tool. So if I was building a classroom, I might want to have a couple of books on each desk or a teacher's desk or something. Book and Quill is what we want, and we're going to choose that by clicking and setting it here in the 7th position. And then these right here we're not talking about today. You do not want to pick these up and play with them. They are not the same as Book and Quill. So let's go ahead and close that. And now in this 7th position, in my hand, I have a Book and Quill. Again, cheat sheet is to the right. If I want to write in my book, I better right-click my mouse, and there is a book. Awesome. It's got page 1, page 2. I can add more pages by continuing, and once I've written something, I can edit it. So let me go ahead and type something in here. Okay, so I've put some text in here, and page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, and kids can do just about anything. It's such a powerful tool. Book and Quill will allow students to describe, to write narratives, to compile lists, to give directions, to assemble recipes. Anything they can type or write or say can be added to these pages. Let's say that a student wants to add an image though. Remember I told you that down here there is a pencil for editing. If I tap on that, I see the little icon of an image with a plus sign. If I tap on that, look what opens up. The images that I took with the Minecraft camera are right here on the page. So I like this one right here. It's got my name, it's got my board, it's got me with a camera in my hand. So if I tap on that, it's going to throw it into whatever page where I tap the pencil. But maybe I didn't want it to go there. Maybe I wanted it to be on page 3. So I can go ahead and just bump it by 1 page by tapping on this little arrow right there. And now that image is on page 3. And again, these little edit areas are there for a reason. If I wanted to throw a page in between page 3 and 4, or rather I want a blank page right here, if I just have page with a plus sign, now I have that blank page right there. And the page that was previously 4 is now page 5. So kids will figure all this out. But here is the caution. Oh, wait, before the caution. Right here, I told you to look out for the immersive reader symbol. Here it is. It would read the entire book out loud to the student. It would translate it for the student and then read it out loud. So many useful tools for our classrooms. But now here's your caution. Students can open and close this as long as they keep it in their inventory. But when they're done, they are not going to be editing or adding any more images. They are finished with this book. They need to sign it. So down here, there's a big old sign button. Kids should not sign their book until they are absolutely certain they are finished. So sign. And now I get to give a title to my book. It's already really got my name on it because of my account name, just like the portfolio. But I'm going to call this The Story of Book and Quill. There we go. Doesn't have very many characters, does it? Welcome to efficiency. But it reminds you when you sign this book, it's no longer editable. I'm cool with that. I'm going to sign and close. Look what happened to the book in our inventory now, though. Our book now looks like all those other books I told you not to touch. This book is closed. Keep it in your inventory. There may be a time where you want a student or you want to place this book inside a chest, for example, and have them open it. I'll demonstrate that in a second. But it's in my hand. If I want to read my book, I still can. I can just right-click and open up my book and give myself a pat on the back and tell myself how wonderful I am. It's wonderful. And here, instead of signing, is how I'm going to export this book. Oh, look at my book's getting wet. I'm going to export this book just like I did with the portfolio. Tap Export. On my Windows device, my Windows Explorer opens up. It's got the title of the book and my account name. It's going to save it as a PDF. I'm going to note where it is. It's on my desktop. And now I can upload this into Google Classroom. I can email it to my teacher, whatever needs to be done. And again, I can still listen to it or just read it in another language. with the Immersive Reader tool. Or if I'm done and I want to change the weather because I've learned how to do that, I can do that as well. But I did promise you that I would show you one more way to sort of put this book in a place where people can find it later. Should somebody come in and visit this world that I've made, they won't have my inventory. So we're going to go into the inventory and pick out a chest. I'm going to show you in a demonstration in our next video a couple places where I've seen the chest being used. Now, chest brings up several items. I've got a chest of armor, or chest plates they call them. This is the one we want, chest. This one we do not want. Trapped chest will do other things. I always caution if you see something about trapped or locked or in any way it seems like it might provide you with limits, it probably does provide you with limits. Ender chest, I don't know. Lots of things I don't know. Mine cart with a chest, nope, just this one, just a regular old chest. Bring this down, put it in the 8th position, tap it in there, close my inventory, and now choose position 8. I'm going to make sure I have the black outlines because I'm going to place the chest here on my blocks of grass. So I've placed the chest, and now to open the chest, I'm going to right click it. If I left click it, I'll show you what happens. It destroys it. So again, I'm going to right click to place it, and to open it, I'm going to look at the little lock or the latch right there and right click that. It opens it right up. You didn't see it, but you kind of saw it as it opened up. Here's what I'm going to do. This is what's inside the chest. This is what's in inventory. These are common items that I didn't pick up, but they're common items, so it just gave me those for free. These are the things I do have inside my inventory. And I'm going to take this book that I wrote, The Story of BQ, Book and Quill, and I'm going to drag it up here and drop it. And that's about it. So if I close this, it's going to close the lid. You can see that that book is no longer in my inventory in any condition. I see my camera, my portfolio, and then that 7th position is empty. And I can wander around and play in the rain, or somebody else can come into my world if I export it and send it to them. But what's going to happen is, first time somebody right-clicks to open the chest, they can open this. Actually, they'll need to pull it into their inventory, or I need to pull it into my inventory out of the chest. Click to place. And now if I go back to 7th position, and I can right-click, there's that same book. So many magical things we can be doing with the tools, interactive tools inside Minecraft Education Edition. Thanks for watching, and I hope you stay tuned for the NPCs.